Morning, my friends. This is Greenlight the Day with Rosemary. Well, it's my turn. Today's question is, do I know who I am? I do know who I am. I am the daughter of a man and a woman that fought to be together. My father came from a very wealthy family, and he fought for my mother that came from a very poor family. And he said he could not live without her, and he fought to be with her. He gave everything up. He gave up his riches to be with my mother. He was disowned. And so I see that as an opening to the road that my mother took, my father took, and had 7 children, and I was one of them. Who am I? What have I endured? I've endured much, but who am I? I posted that on Facebook. Who am I? If you were to ask, if someone was to ask you, who is Rosemary? I asked you guys, people that know me, what would you say? Some said, you're Mama Rose. Some said, you're the light. You're a shining light. I thought that was amazing. And I thought, without even knowing me personally, you had nothing but good things to say. I wasn't fishing for compliments. I was wanting to know, do you know me? And if someone was to ask you, what would you say? What would I say? I kind of have that show. I love Lucille Ball. I love the show Lucy and Ricky, and I love Lucy. And I remember in one of the shows, she pretended to not know who she was, and she'd say, "Who am I? What am I?" I kind of felt like that when Janie asked us to answer this question, "Who am I? What am I?" And so when I started to read everyone's comments, and they were all good, I thought, my mom used to say that none of us are perfect, of course, but it was, nice to hear nice things before, she was going to die, because she knew she had cancer, so she wanted people to say, what have I been to you, her friends, a woman that stood by her side all her life was my aunt. She treated her like her sister, and they were like sisters, and I've had those relationships. I have those relationships where they're not blood. It doesn't have to be blood to be family. But who am I? There's lots of things that I could say. I'm still learning, This never ends. Who am I? I can learn every day and take a bite of life every day. I take a bite of life every day. I'm in no competition with no one. I run my own race. I have no desire to play the game of being better than anyone in any way, shape, or form. I just aim to improve to be better than I was before. That's me, and I'm free. I was going to come up with a quote, right? That's just me. One of those things about me is that. I'll turn this down. I asked my daughter, we were on the phone, and my granddaughter was talking to her, and I asked her, baby, who am I, other than your mother? And she said, Mom, you're going to make me start crying. And I said, I don't want to make you cry, baby. I want to know, do you know who your mother is? And she says, Mom, your strength to me. When I saw you going through so much, you became strength to me. Because you can take a bad situation and make it into a good situation. I thought, okay, it's one of the things I preach, or not preach, but one of the things I believe. And so that means I've done them. I do them. Because people are seeing them, right? She said, Mom, you can take crackers and water and make a meal. And I thought, oh yeah, and I've done that many times. You go to the pantry and you just pick whatever you think you can make a meal out of. Oh yeah, I've been there, done that. I am strength. I am someone's light. I am someone's friend. I am someone's mother. I am someone's wife. I am someone's grandmother. I am a woman. I am a friend. I'm a lady. I am not perfect. In no way, shape, or form. You know, I venture out to say that I wanted to have the best body that I could be in today, because you guys all know that I was imprisoned in a very large body before. And I'm still in a large body. I've not reached the thinness that I want. But I still rejoice in this body, no matter what. No matter what. That's one of the things that I can say that that I keep wanting to reach. But I am a woman that is grateful. I am a woman that tries and, be in the best body that she can be year to year. I am healthy. I am not wealthy, but I have riches. I am in love with the world, with people that surround me, with my husband, that I can look into his blue eyes and still feel as I felt when I first met him. So I regret nothing in my life, even if my past was full of hurt. I still look back and smile, because it made me who I am today. And I am still walking straight, not hunched, not regretting, just pushing forward. And I'll end with this. I am pieces of quotes. Yes. From my favorite books, stitched together by song lyrics, and I am glued together by midnight conversations and the sweet taste of coffee. And I have this tendency to fall apart suddenly. I do. And I need you to somehow be okay with this, because I am created by the souls who are brave enough to gather all my tattered pieces and put me back together. And oh God, how I would love to be whole again. I am quotes that you hear from time to time from my videos. I am strength that I have learned to stand on my 2 feet. I am not my past. No. So I stand or sit before you with a smile, because I refuse to turn that smile to a frown for the life I've led. I take a frown and turn it into a smile. I take bad situations and turn them to positive situations the best I can. I am not perfect in any means, but I do my best to believe that who I am will linger through the air for even times when I'm no longer here. My prayer, my belief, is that forever you will feel love as I speak to you in person or to you in video. I love you guys. Go and green light your day. And I thank you, Janie, for letting us reach down deep and finding out, or just speaking of who we are individually, because we are all so unique. I praise all of you ladies that are speaking on Greenlighttheday this week. It's amazing, and it will continue for a few more weeks. I am loving it. Every single word spoken. Thank you. Bye, guys.